You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect before you allow yourself to be happy. Joy can exist in the middle of becoming. Joy can exist while healing is still unfolding. Welcome to day 21 of our healing and becoming journey. I am your host for today. My name is Rosita Okolo. And let's start by checking in on how day 20 went. We talked about abundance. Before we begin today's challenge, yesterday we opened our hearts to the blessings that already exist in our lives. We were invited to look beyond what is missing and to notice what is already growing. We discovered that abundance is not simply about having more. It is about seeing more. It is about recognizing the gifts that God has already placed within us and around us. Perhaps you notice the abundance of love in your family or friendships, or you realize that you have more strength than you give yourself credit for, or you even found gratitude in a quiet moment, a beautiful sunrise, or a kind word from someone you love, or you simply chose to appreciate the season you're in, trusting that God is providing exactly what you need from you're becoming. I want you to remember, gratitude changes the way we experience life. When we focus on blessings, our hearts become more open to hope. When we choose appreciation, we create space for peace. And when we trust God's provision, we discover that abundance has been walking beside us all along. So today, I invite you to check in with yourself. How did day 20 go for you? Were you able to notice the abundance already present in your life? Did you find gratitude in something simple? Did you become aware of the people, the opportunities, the gifts that support your journey? What did you learn about yourself? Did you discover that your heart feels lighter when you focus on blessings instead of lack? Did you realize that abundance often begins with a great, full perspective? So I want you to take a moment, record your daily wins, your reflection and your energy check. That's why this journal is a must-have, because when we keep writing things, it opens our mind and our hearts to a lot more. Celebrate every moment of gratitude, my darling. Celebrate every blessing you notice. Celebrate every time you trusted that what you have is enough for today. Because healing grows when we learn to appreciate the goodness already surrounding us. Now, let's move to day 21, joy and play. Today's becoming affirmation is, I allow myself to experience pure joy. I allow myself to experience pure joy. So take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax your shoulders. Allow yourself to release, even for a moment, the need to always be productive. Busy life, we're just busy. I would always say activity is not equal to productivity. You might be active doing a lot of things, but you are not being productive. The truth is, healing is not only about walking through pain. Healing is also about making room for joy. And this has to be very intentional. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned that life should always be serious. We became busy, we became responsible, we carried burdens, and sometimes we forgot that joy is not a distraction from healing. Joy is part of healing. Laughter can restore the heart. Creativity can awaken hope. Play, as simple as play sounds, can remind us that we are still alive, still growing, and still capable of delight. When you see children play, it's so amazing. They just forget about every other thing, and all that they are focused on is just that play. I think we adults need to grow into that level where when it's time for play, we just forget about whatever it is and properly play. So today's journey invites you to reconnect with the simple things that bring light into our lives. And I want you to sincerely ask yourself, what activity brings me pure, unselfconscious joy? What makes me lose track of time? What makes my heart feel free? Could it be dancing? Could it be painting, gardening, swimming, taking a walk, listening to music, swimming, reading, singing, cooking, playing with children, or spending time with a beloved pet. Whatever it may be, give yourself permission to experience it. Schedule 15 to 30 minutes this week to simply enjoy it. Not because you have earned it, not because everything else is fine and finished, but because your heart deserves moments of joy. Then gently ask yourself, how can I invite play into a routine or relationship that feels serious right now? Could you laugh more with your family? Could you share a game with a friend? Could you try something new without worrying about being perfect? It could be horse riding. It could be swimming. It could be football. Can you approach today's challenge with a little more curiosity and a little less pressure? Remember, play is not childish. It is one of the ways God reminds us to delight in the gift of life. Joy does not ignore life's difficulties. Joy gives us strength to walk through them. So today, choose to welcome joy without guilt. Choose to smile without needing a reason. Choose to create moments that nourish your spirit. And ask yourself this: when was the last time I felt completely free? What simple joy have I been postponing? How can I make room for more lightness in my life, taking out all the excesses? Allow those answers to settle into your heart. Practice these words. I allow myself to experience pure joy. My heart is open to laughter, peace, and delight. I give myself permission to rest, play, and enjoy life. God is teaching me that joy is part of my healing. I want us to repeat this again. God is teaching me that joy is part of my healing. Remember, you do not have to wait for everything to be perfect before you allow yourself to be happy. Joy can exist in the middle of becoming. Joy can exist while healing is still unfolding. Joy can exist today. And our scripture comes from Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 10. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. And this verse reminds us that joy is not weakness. It is a source of strength that helps us continue the journey with faith and courage. And today's motivational quote comes from Audrey Hepburn. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. So enjoy every joyful moment you create. Is like planting a seed of hope, a seed of peace, a seed of healing. And with time, those seeds will bloom into a life that feels lighter, brighter, and more deeply connected to God's love. As you move through your day, look for opportunities to smile. Look for opportunities to laugh, and laugh really hard. Look for opportunities to create beautiful memories. Recently, I've started taking pictures, not because it's all perfect or I'm there, but sometimes when I go back to those pictures, they are really something worth looking forward to. You know, allow yourself to experience the simple gift of being alive. Choose joy, choose play, choose to believe that your heart was created not only to endure, but also to delight. Thank you for continuing this journey with me. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for choosing healing. And I thank you for choosing faith, gratitude, and joy. Today, I want you to laugh freely. Today, I want you to play wholeheartedly, just like a child that's not thinking of anything, just play. And today, embrace the beautiful life you are becoming. I'm proud of you. Do have a beautiful, peaceful, joy-filled, and faith-filled day with infinite love and faith in your unfolding as you journey to become a better version of yourself. I remain yours truly, Rosita, representing you on this journey. I'll see you at the top. Bye.